Oh yeah, Black Sun in the hizzle, all for shizzle dizzle. We got an excellent show here today. What's going on, MD? What's going on? Okay, I guess MD's driving. I didn't, man. I thank you for joining me, MD. This was just an on the spot show, you know, because the race has begun. The race has begun. You got people already putting up stuff about Trump. You know, Trump, 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 Trump. Trump's not even the president right now, and we already got people buzzing around about Trump. Do y'all see this flying insects raid? Oh yeah, I'm about to squash the gnats today about Trump. Let's get one thing straight. It all comes down to the swing states when it comes to Trump. Now, speaking of 2020, we have Michigan, we have Georgia, Michigan, Georgia, we got Pennsylvania, right? We got those three states. Those three states right there. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about Trump because people want to talk about, oh, Trump said this about his daughter on Wendy Williams. Well, guess what? After the Trump indictments, the New York indictment, and after the Trump indictments regarding Mar-a-Lago, let's just say hypothetically, the Georgia indictment comes up. Guess what? He keeps climbing in the polls. Trump keeps climbing in the polls, so no little show about Wendy Williams is not going to change anything. See, let me paint a picture, okay? Let me paint a picture of how this thing works. Trump is for the economy, but we have this thing called crabs in a barrel because you got a lot of broke people out there, a lot of people who are just not living the American dream. Because I don't know, because they decide that they don't want to get off their ass and live the American dream. They want us all to be huddled in the puddle pool of poorness. The puddle pool of poorness. This is what the crab wants. Pull us all down in the puddle pool of poorness. Now, let me say this. Okay, MD's in a Zoom call. Let me say this. Let me go ahead and just bring up. Let me go ahead and bring up what's going on with Trump after the indictment. Like there's no more slander than putting an indictment on the person. And when you put that indictment on the person, his polls go up. Now remember, Georgia, Michigan, Pennsylvania are key states. Remember that. So let me do a screen share. Let's get started. Let me do a screen share. Present, share screen. Actually, you know what? I got one more article before I start doing the share screen. I want to put up one more article. Just to just to put the icing on the cake here. Just so we can shut this thing down once and for all. Let me see. Shout out to the people in stream. Shout out to Rumble. Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to Facebook. And we're gonna have some more platforms coming up real soon. Real soon. Okay, so let me get to it, y'all. Let me get to it. So it says here, let's see. I want to pull up one more article for y'all, just so we can solidify this once and for all. Once and for all, we can solidify this. So we can just show y'all in black and white what the heck is going on. Let's see, Biden. Do I got that one already? Biden behind. Yeah, got that one. Crush Biden. Georgia poll. Yep, got that one. And Okay, we'll just start with those two. We'll just start with those two, right? All right, let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Since we want to play these games, let's get to it. Let me do a share screen. Presents, share screen. Okay. Boom. Okay. Okay, doing a share screen. Boom, we got the share screen up. Yep. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. All right, so let me blow this up. 175, it is blown up. Let me scroll down. It says Donald Trump would crush Joe Biden in a Georgia rematch in 2024. Now, mind y'all, remember, the swing states are the deciding factor. And Georgia is a major swing state. Let's see what it says here. It says, former President Donald Trump enjoys a huge lead over President Joe Biden in a hypothetical 2024 presidential rematch in the state of Georgia, according to a new poll published on Wednesday. A Blueprint polling survey found Trump with 51.6% support among Georgia residents who said they would be voting in 2024 president election, while just 36.8% backed Biden. 51.6 Trump, 38.8% Biden. Well, look at that. Look at that. So we got Georgia. So let's boom. Let's go to the next article here. Let's go to the next article here. Like I said, I'm not going to do full articles. I'm just making some points. These are recent polls, right? So that was that was Newsweek. I'm sorry, that was Newsweek. Let's get to the Daily. The Daily. Let's see what the Daily's talking about. Then I'm gonna take y'all to an actual polling thing. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. Trump leads Biden in swing states that will decide the 2024 election. New poll spells disaster for President Biden, with a third-party candidate, Cornel West, taking away votes he needs to win. Oh, shout out to Cornel West. Shout out to Kennedy, who is going to drain the votes. See, this is why people are nervous. This is why people are making videos about Trump now, because they got the email saying, let's start now, because you already got Cornel West and you already have Kennedy, who is siphoning votes away from Biden. Shout out to Cornel West. Shout out RFK. So that's just in the primaries. We already know Trump is going to smoke DeSantis. DeSantis is out of there. Trump is at 53%. But let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it moving. Donald Trump is leading Joe Biden in key swing states ahead of the 2024 presidential election, according to a new opinion poll amid fresh doubts about incumbents' fitness for office. So are they saying Joe is not? Are they calling him Sleepy Joe? Let's just get it. Are they calling him Sleepy Joe? The voter survey conducted by Echelon Insights found that 48% of swing state voters would back the 77-year-old estate mogul in next year's votes. Pollsters who interviewed 1,020 voters for the study said just 41% would back Biden over the former president. Oh. Swing state. So again, Georgia, we just talked about Georgia. Cornel West, a left-wing academic who has declared his intentions to run for the White House, is currently picking up 3%. The same survey said, peeling off potential Democrat votes from the current commander in chief, that being Joe Biden. West says he will guarantee good wages, education for all, while ending poverty across America. Go, Mr. West. Go, Mr. West. Their candidate can be potential spoilers in U.S. presidential elections, such as the Green Party leader Jill Stein, who ran against Hillary Clinton in 2016. So here we gotta see. This is what's going to happen. Y'all see that fumble? You're seeing Biden fall. Yeah, you're seeing him fall right there, right? Yeah. He's going to take a fall in 2024. I mean, but you got to look at his policies. He's sending cluster bombs to Ukraine, and UN is like UK, Spain, and France. They're like, yo, what are you doing, Biden? The Democratic Party, who got sense, they're like, what are you doing, Mr. Biden? What are you doing? What are you doing with the cluster bombs? Those are a human rights violation. So that's going to sink his votes with the progressives and, the ones that are anti-war. That's going down the sink, y'all. That's a done deal, y'all. And not to mention, you got now we got black people who are confused about the whole immigration thing. Okay, but not all. Some, but not all. A lot of black people know what time it is. Remember when we showed that town rally in Chicago? Yeah, you had black women in there, build the wall, build the wall. You know what I'm saying? Because they understand that migrants are taking their job. See, this is why I am pro immigration policy. I am pro, like, yo, get the borders up, because I'm not going to get into that now. If you're not doing good in your own country, and you come here and you got people who are unemployed, who are homeless, who are, all kind of stuff going on, and then you come here and get jobs. Yeah, that population, and shout out to Nature Mom, shout out to their guests, that's why that population is going to be hostile towards you, because they're going to look at you coming in, taking the jobs away from the people that are the natives. But I digress. The black women at that rally in Chicago understand that Biden's policy just to bring illegal immigrants into America, taking away the jobs from the black folks up there in Chicago, the black women, because you got black working class women. That's why I said this is a working, because see, the working class black women understand this. The working class black women understand this. But the black women who just sit on YouTube all day and don't have a job, they're not going to get it. But they want to siphon off the people who are working. Well, to the black women who are just sitting on YouTube, in order to get that trickle down, the working class has to be doing good, okay? Lotus. Hold on one second, y'all. Y'all hold on one second. Y'all hold on one second. Okay, y'all apologize. Got a call. Um, got a call. So sorry about that. Sorry about that. No more calls. No more interruptions. We're gonna put this on silent. Sorry. Sorry. So anywho, where was I? So this is to the YouTubers who want to talk about Trump not working. See, the working class. Let's just say myself, MD. Just shout out to the auto workers. Shout out to all the workers, men and women. Shout out to Mink Mob. Shout out to the men and women who are working, who are the working class. Some of y'all like to have your hand out to the working class. Like, can I borrow? Can I gimme? And you got to understand that we are the ones who you tend to borrow from. Okay. One thing that's not going to happen, we're not going to be in the poor pool. What did I say earlier? Poor pool. We're not going to be in the poor pool, basically. Okay, I can't remember the third P. Y'all forgive me, but a little wired off the coffee this morning. So what I'm saying to you guys is that there are policies out there. Okay, there are policies out there that will adjust the gas prices, that will adjust the cost of living as far as food. If gas and food goes up, everything goes up. Okay. Everything goes up. But see, you got people who are involved or trying to get involved in politics, but really don't understand policy. Looking at Wendy Williams and having Trump and Ivanka on a show is not policy, dear. Okay? That's not policy. But I get it because some people just hate politics because they don't have the mind frame to understand policy. Now, let me say this. I will give you $1,000 if you can tell me why Biden's policy is good for him to give cluster bombs to Ukraine when Ukraine is losing. $1,000. So, yes, share this video. Share this video because come try to claim that 1,000. Come on. I got 1,000 cash prize. 1,000 cash prize, yes. If you can show me 3 policies that Biden has that are better than Trump's. Like I said, the war in Ukraine, him upping the gas prices. Can you tell me why, if you can explain why taking oil subsidies away from the oil industry is good for us? $1,000 for you. $1,000. So we got cluster bombs. Explain why that policy is good. And why we're shoveling money over to Ukraine when we got people here in the U.S. Why is that a good policy? And oil subsidies. Why taking subsidies away from the oil industry is good? Please tell me why. Answer one of those 3 and you will get $1,000. But you got to convince me, and it has to sound good, and it has to be convincing. But you know why you can't do it? Because people be like, oh, Trump is a meanie. Oh, Trump said this and Trump. Like, I don't care about all that. I care about the policy, but I get it because you guys are crabs in the barrel. Crabs in the barrel don't understand how the overall economy works. They don't understand that living in a socialist country changes the whole paradigm of everything. And this is why I hate we did not show the movie The Katyn Massacre, because then you'll understand why I'm so dead set against socialism and communism. Why MD is so dead set against socialism and communism. The only people who really understand socialism and communism are the people who want to bring everybody down in the poor pool where they're at. They're in the poor pool and they want to bring everybody else down in the poor pool. Do I make myself clear? Hold on, y'all. Let me check the audio real quick. You may have a little. Hold on one second. Hold on. Okay, sounding good, y'all. Okay, let's get back to it. So, I had to do a little self audio check. Sorry about that. So yeah, this is what we're facing. But let's get back to so I've read to you where Biden is ahead in Georgia, right? I read that, right? So how is Biden doing? Let's see. Polls in Michigan. Michigan. Okay, Michigan elections. Okay, Michigan. Let's see, because Michigan is another one, right? Michigan is another one. Ah, let's see. This was 6 days ago, so we got Newsweek. I want to let's see. Okay, we want 2024, not 2020, y'all. We want 2024. 2024. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna share another one with y'all. Let's see if we can get another poll here. Let's see. Oh, let's go back. Hold on, y'all. Oops. All right, y'all. So let me pull this up because I keep getting 2020. No, we want 2024. Swing state. Okay, yeah, we've read that already. So we want to know. Okay, so y'all give me 1 second. First. Okay, so let me share this real quick. Okay, y'all. So look. Check this out. Let's see. Share screen. Share. Okay, stop. Let's see. Share screen one more time. Okay. So I think y'all can see that. Let's see. Yep. So it says here, this is according to Newsweek. So we say from left, Joe Biden and Donald Trump speaking during the first presidential debate at the Case Western Reserve University, Cleveland. That was in 2020. A poll suggested that Trump would beat Biden in key swing states at the 2024 election. Okay. So a poll has suggested that Trump would beat. And this is according to Jim Watson Schwab. Okay. So, anywho, let's get back to it. Let's get back to the discussion. So, yeah, there y'all have it. Stop sharing screen. So, yeah, I just wanted to come on here real quick and just like y'all are starting early with the Trump. Oh, Trump is like I said again. Again, if the indictments are raising his numbers, they're boosting, they're rallying his base. Think about that, y'all. Think about it. Think about that. What's going on, MD?
Hey, yeah, what's up? Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I had a damn Zoom call at 9:30.
Oh no, you good, brother. You good, man. I this wasn't even planned, man. Like I said, I woke up this morning. I saw like a gnat flying around my face, buzzing around, talking about Trump and Ivanka and this and that. And I just, I had to get out the raid today. I had to get out. I had to come online, get the raid, and spray the little bug because I'm tired. Like it's like people don't pay attention to the polls. They
Right.
got Trump. They're projecting him to win in key swing state: Michigan, Pennsylvania, Georgia. Those were the determining factors in the last election, were they not, MD?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Those three states carry they carry double-digit electoral votes, don't they, MD?
Georgia don't. I don't believe. I don't think Georgia got double-digit electoral vote. I
Okay,
could be wrong, but I don't think so.
I can check.
But I believe. I
Michigan.
believe Michigan do. Yeah.
Right to Ohio 5 East.
Let me see what Georgia carries. Give me 1 second, MD. Let's see, Georgia.
I think Georgia got 6, maybe 7. It could be 8.
Okay, Georgia. Okay, I know it's a high number. Rio. Let's see what they say. Let's see what they say. Electoral. So according to this,
Keep right to Ohio 5 East.
Electoral College. Okay. So Georgia carries. Georgia has 16. No, they carry 16.
Oh, damn, my
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, they carry 16, bro. Yeah. Georgia is double digit.
Take the exit on the
There
right
you go.
to Ohio 14 West.
So,
My bad.
yeah. So, yeah.
I don't know what the hell I was saying. I ain't think they had that many.
Yeah. Georgia's a big state, man. Georgia is a chunk. And this is why, again, Georgia is so important. Like I said, when you look reading these early polls, yeah, it's a determining factor. And this is after the indictments. After the indictments with an S. Every time they indict it, it goes up. Indict him again, goes up. See what happens if they indict him again in goddamn Georgia. Bam, because he's already, hey, like I said, he's ahead in the swing states. Indict him again, it's going to be a landslide. Indict him again, is going to be a landslide. That's how this works. So, you can tweet out your little Trump this and that, and oh, he said this and that. That has nothing to do with policy. But just to show you how, like I said, when you indict the man, his polls go up. Pay attention. But see, people who are not experts in politics want to have something to say about politics. All of a sudden, they want to goddamn put their hat in the ring and have something to say. Get educated first. Get educated first and learn about policy. Learn about economics. Then you want to talk about socialism and goddamn capitalism. Learn about economics and learn about how socialism fails every time. Learn about how people end up in goddamn buried in mass graves in socialist countries. See, y'all not paying attention to that because you guys are not schooled like me and MD are on this.
Ohio 14 West, then keep right.
You're not schooled on this kind of stuff. So just sit back and listen and watch. And I know some people want to participate. I get it. It's better than just say, I hate politics and just ignore it. That's just totally ignorant. But I get people trying, and I get it. So just learn a little bit. Learn that the oil, again, gas subsidies, which is one of Trump's policies. If the truckers are at ease, because the truckers are the backbone of this country, everybody else is at ease. Your groceries are at ease. Your property tax is at ease. Your housing is at ease. Because we are the workers are at ease. You put the stress on the workers, you're going to put the stress on everybody else. Trump understands this. Biden don't understand this. The war in Ukraine is a simple example of where Biden's head is at. They're losing the war. I keep coming on here constantly, time and time again. And now you got Biden going against his allies because he wants to use dirty bombs. I know that's all over y'all heads. That's over your heads.
Keep right to Ohio
At this
44.
point, y'all like, what is Blackson talking about? Cluster bombs, dirty bombs? What is he talking about? Ukraine losing the war, Zelensky, what is Blackson talking about? Again, Blackson is talking about stuff that's beyond your pay grade. It's beyond your comprehension. Let the experts do this. I've been doing this thing on the arena for a long time, since when they first invaded Ukraine. Commander in chief is supposed to make good decisions that not only with domestic policy, but with economical policies. Okay. And I can show you, and I've showed you time and time again where Biden has not made good decisions economically and with his foreign policy. But all y'all can think about is Trump. Well, just to save y'all the trouble, Trump is leading in the polls, okay, in the swing states. All he needs is Michigan, Georgia, and Pennsylvania to get to 270 electoral college votes. That's all he needs. And we just confirmed Georgia carries 16 of those. 3 states, y'all. 3 states is all he needs to win this election against Biden. And he's leading in those 3 states: Michigan, Pennsylvania, Georgia. That's it. So, like I said, MD, this was just a spot on show. I wasn't planning on being here very long. This is just a little chin check to the people out there. Just a little chin check. Just a little chin check.
Yeah, it's all
Now,
good. It's all
yeah,
good. Yeah,
if I
yeah.
do,
Like I said, very unexpected. I didn't know what was going on until you told me. So
yeah. This was just a last minute thing. I said, you know what? I'm not going to even get into the policies now. If the person goddamn continues on these shenanigans, then I'm gonna have to get into the policy and really embarrass you. I'm gonna have to really embarrass you and show you that you don't know nothing about politics. But I said, you know what? Let me just show the
4
polls.
miles.
Let me
Keep
show
right
you
on Ohio
how Trump is
88.
doing based on what. Let me say this again. I'm just showing you how Trump is doing based on the indictments. I'm just showing you how he's doing. So pointing fingers at Trump is not going to help the situation. It's not even worth my time showing you policies because you don't know what policies are. You have no freaking clue of what a policy is. You don't know idea what socialism or capitalism is because we live in a mixed economy. We live in a mixed economy. And so does Russia because socialism didn't work. But it's funny because the biggest capitalist nation everybody wants to come to, everybody wants us to migrate to the big evil capitalist country. You ever notice that, MD?
I have. I most definitely have.
Have you noticed they are fighting to get here? They're not fighting to get to none of those
Make a
socialist
traffic
countries
right.
or communist countries. They're fighting to get to the country with the most capitalism, with the most capital, with the most upward mobility. Have you noticed that, MD?
Yeah. Hey, upper mobility. You said it. Key word.
Keyword. Is it people are scared of success? Are they scared of making money? Are they scared of just being responsible? What's going on?
Continue on Ohio 88.
But want to sit around and smoke weed all day and tell me about damn Trump. Maybe 1 or 2 policies that you have no clue about. This is to all the goddamn lazy asses on YouTube that have something to say about Trump. Yeah, I called you lazy asses. Because it takes working people, black people like me and MD, to make enough money to maybe even, like I said, if we're not making money and you're sitting on YouTube begging everybody for money, those people are most likely working class people. In order to keep the people who keep loaning you money or sending cash apps to you or whatever it is, you got to keep these people happy that are working. And we know what time it is because we run businesses, we manage money, we know what time it is with the policies. Let us do this. We got this. We got this. And until you can show yourself approved, you can't come with damn Wendy Williams and all this TMZ and Trump is the devil. You can't come with that dumb shit. You know what that tells me? That you're a broke ass. That's what that tells me. You're a broke ass. At the end of the day, that's what that tells me. If you can't come with a single policy of how this betters or worsens the country as a whole. If you just walk away, I don't like politics, you are a broke ass. If that's all you can come with is name calling Trump and Trump, I don't like, then you're telling me you're a broke ass at the end of the day. Because only broke people don't care about the economy. Only broke people don't care about what policies, like I said, that are draining our pockets. The policy of sending all these weapons over to Ukraine is draining our pockets. But if you're not making money, you don't understand that. If you don't understand gas, I'm just assuming you don't have a vehicle. A lot of y'all don't have vehicles. So I get it. Y'all don't, the gas subsidies go right over y'all head. Because y'all don't not only don't drive a car, y'all don't even ride a bus. Y'all don't think about, the Uber's costing me money, or I need money to go to the grocery store. Y'all don't think about that shit. Because y'all too stuck on emotionalism. But I get it. Until you goddamn beta males out there that follow that shit, shame on you. Shame on you. So again,
But let me say real quick, like as a reparationist, right?
Yes, sir.
It is certain it's certain terms that I don't agree with when it comes to people that try to speak on reparation. And I'm trying to put it into context. So a lot of people they call like reparations like a redistribution of wealth, right? I say no, it's not a redistribution of wealth. It's a debt that's owed that needs to be paid.
I agree.
It's not a redistribution of anything. Now, from an economic standpoint, when we talk about a lot of these socialist ideologies and a lot of these socialist policies that we have, and like I said, anything that redistributes one income to another is a socialist policy. Period. That goes all the way from welfare up to Social Security. Now, in the type of society that we live in, I'm not going to fully say that some of those policies ain't needed. I would never say that. What I'm saying is, in the onset of how we were trying to build this society, it shouldn't have been a need for any of these policies. But in the context of today, I get some of them, not all, but some. Now, you let me know, Blackson. So when we're talking about some of these policies that we have in this country from a socialist ideology, is it better to redistribute that income from the government or from the actual people that's doing the work? Who should be in charge of that? If you say that the government should be in charge of that, then from a more extended outlook, you say inequality is based on the government, then you are turning around and saying that the government should be fully in charge of redistributing wealth from one group of people to another group of people. At the end of the day, that's Socialist 101.
Right.
And if you try to wiggle around or walk away or sidestep or chuckle buck or dance around it, that's just letting me know that you understand what it is. You just not willing to say it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Like in the corner to smoke the crack because you don't want everybody else to know. You're still a crackhead. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get real with how we look at political ideology from a social standpoint. Keep it a buck. And a lot of these folks, they really don't want socialism. They want, like I told you, they want capitalism light. That's what they want.
Right. Right.
They want capitalism light. They want to still be able to have a trickle down effect, but it only pertains to a certain group of people. That's what it really comes down to at the end of the day.
Facts.
So yeah, I mean, I think it's important that we come on, have a real discussion on what we think the political ideology is for black folk. I'm just dealing with black folk because that's what I am. You know what I'm saying? You talk all this stuff about the society and the government in which we live. Give me the alternative. That's all I want. And every time I say that, people start dancing.
Yes, they do.
I'm talking about.
Oh, you.
But hey, I digress now. Yeah. I'm in the damn. I'm in.
No problem. No problem. No problem. No problemo.
So that's what we're dealing with.
Oof. Yeah. All right, y'all. Let me. I didn't realize.
Hey, and one more thing about Trump. When we talk about Trump, we understand that Trump, a certain group of people in this society gravitate around the shit that Trump say. What is it going to take, or based on the type of policies that we are all looking for as Americans, fuck black and white at this point.
That's right.
That we all looking for as Americans, right? What would it take to fight what we call racism and white supremacy in order to validate a certain position as American citizens? So if I just say, okay, you got the average bigoted racist cracker, right? In the society, he has a certain, and my bad, man, I bit my goddamn tongue, man. This shit hurt.
Okay.
But we got a certain, we have a certain position in the society. Then you turn around, look on the opposite spectrum, and you got me. Hell, I guess you could call me a racist, bigoted black person. And I also share these same similarities along the social lines of this white person. Is it of our best interest to make sure that we satisfy those political itches, so to speak, or would it be contradictory of how I view that white person or how that white person view me? We all work with racist, bigoted people in the workplace. That we can't stop that.
Right.
But what's the position in the social aspect that's going to affect me or him? It's like, what do you call? Damn, I forgot what that graph is called. You know the graph where you got the three circles, and then in the middle of the circle, it shows like where the circles meet, and the similarities within whatever those circles represent. You know what I'm talking about, Blackson? That's what we dealing. Yeah, that's what we dealing with American politics. That's all it is at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
As a matter of fact, those three circles encompasses progressive, conservative, and libertarian views. Them the three that goddamn circle.
Right.
where where those circles merge in the middle. Some conservative views may align with some progressive views. Some progressive views may align with libertarian views. Where do we find out what we need to do from a social aspect? Fuck the parties, from a social aspect, in order to make sure that everybody is straight in the United States of America? Or is it more applicable to just make sure black folks straight? If we just making sure that black folks straight, we're creating divide in that graph to another group of people. Period. Slavery created a divide amongst black and white in this country. The policies that came through and were specified to that group divided the country even more. What do we have to do to make sure that there's an even merge within that graph? That's politics. Like I always say, and I got it from BTP. Government is a game. Politics is how it's played. If you're not willing to play politics, then you're not in the game. So shut the hell up.
Right. And that's all. Yeah, that's all I was saying. Like, why are we getting people who don't know shit about politics, can't tell you one single policy, jumping in and damn waving their hands and shit and damn waving the bat? Like, what are we doing? Now, I don't mind sitting down with people and having a discussion if you're on that level, but when you going around showing clips of Wendy Williams and damn TMZ, you're not on the level. You're not on the level. Again, you're telling me that you're a broke ass, that you don't understand policy. So I can't. I mean, damn. It's like, but I would like to have these conversations. I would like to have opposing views on the policy. I would like somebody to come on here and tell me and justify why it's okay to send cluster bombs to Ukraine. Why is it okay to constantly send money to Ukraine? Why is it okay to pay goddamn $4 a gallon for gas? Why is that okay? Like, where do you see the benefit in that? Because when gas prices go up, groceries go up. And groceries affect everybody. Because you're right. You may not have a car. You may not have a vehicle. You may not have to even get on the bus. But you got to eat. But do you ever want everybody in the poor pool? With you? Is this the crab in the barrel mentality? Because no, the working class, we're not going for that. We're not going to be pulled down in the poor pool. We're just not. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. As long as you got damn, and this is why y'all hate capitalism so much. Y'all hate the upper mobility. Y'all want to be down in the poor pool, in the pitiful poor pool. That's what it is, pitiful poor pool. And you want everybody else to be in the pitiful poor pool with you. This is the fantasy. This is the fantasy of the Trump haters. This is the fantasy of the haters of America. The pitiful poor pool is what you want everybody to be in, a true socialist country. It's not going to happen. Because you know what happens in a true socialist country? People start being eliminated because everybody can't be fed. This is the reality. In fact, in a mixed economy, you got the capitalist that keeps the socialism going. Would you agree to that?
Hold on. You said what now?
I said in the mixed economy, you got the capitalism which keeps the socialism going. The mixed economy, the special programs, they take away.
Well, I mean, right. Without the taxpayers, it's not possible to have those social programs.
Right.
Yeah, because the government sure as shit ain't gonna do it.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No, the government is no. It's yeah. So again,
even though they could, they won't though.
Right, but they don't understand that socialism is like it's slavery. It's straight up slavery. That's what it is. because in a capitalist society, we work, we strive because we want better things, upper mobility. But like MD said, a lot of them want capitalism light. Capitalism light. So yeah, that's all I wanted to come on here.
And let me say why I call it capitalism. The reason I call it capitalism light, not from the opportunity, but from the outcome. They want all the amenities, all the perks, right? They want all the perks of consumer capitalism, but they don't want the work put in based on inequality, right?
Right.
Meaning they don't want to be defined as in a social class of capitalism.
Right.
But they still all the cookies and the treats and the sweets that come along with it, despite what your class is or not. So they want they want the outcome. They don't want the opportunity.
Right.
Because if you say that you want the opportunity, then that means you want to fully embrace full-blown capitalism.
Right.
That's the outcome is all the shit that you can buy within capitalism.
Right.
They don't want the opportunity to. They want the outcome from. So they don't want to, they want from.
Right.
They don't want in, they just want out.
Right. Right. Yeah. I hope this video gets critiqued. I hope it gets critiqued. I hope it gets critiqued to all you socialists, all you anti-capitalists, all you anti-Trumpers, all you anti-American. At the end of the day, y'all just heard what MD said. You want something for nothing, basically. I'm just simplifying it. You want something for nothing. This is what the hell you want at the end of the day. This is what y'all want. To simplify it in the most basic terms, this is what y'all want.
There has been too much violence, too much pain. None here without sin. But I have an honorable compromise. Just walk away. Give me the pump, the oil, the gasoline, and the whole compound, and I spare you lives. Just walk away. I will give you safe passage in the wasteland. Just walk away, and there will be an end to the horror.
That's what y'all want at the end of the day. Y'all just want us to walk away from everything that we earn and be in a pathetic poor pool, be in Mad Max land, because y'all can't pick yourselves up and do better. Pick yourself up and do better. Is that the same as pick yourself up by the bootstrap? Because I don't want to be sounding like pick yourself up by the bootstrap right now.
Again, the concept of bootstrapperism ain't the problem. It's just the negative connotation behind it. Remember, we had that conversation. I don't mind you saying it. Just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, as a people, as a society, like at some point in time, you have to understand that what you want now, Dylan, I'll just talk about what you want out of the country. If you want to leave, by all means, you know what I'm saying? It's easy to obtain a passport, as long as you ain't got no charges and no shit like that.
Right.
But if you want something out of this society, it's in to get something out. That's capitalism at the end. If I'm explaining capitalism to a small child, all I'm simply saying is you put something in, whether it be effort, resources, education, whatever it may be, and you get something out. Out meaning you get a resource, and return investment, whatever. Socialism is the opposite. You put something in, a resource, your services, and you quote unquote getting something out from a group aspect, or I should say you're putting out to get in collectively, whereas capitalism you're putting in to get out individually. Now you could put something in as a group. That's why I don't know why I gotta keep constantly saying this. You can put something in as a group. That's perfectly fine. But what you're going to get out is not from the group. It's your return and investment individually. Point blank, period.
Damn.
If me and you invest in something, Black Son, and we get our return on that investment, it's not going to both me and you. You get your split, I get my split, correct?
That's correct. Yes, that is correct.
I mean, you can't get no simpler than that.
Right, right, right. It's not a something for nothing system. It's not a something for
There you
nothing.
go.
It is just not, you know what I'm saying? But let me just say this, because I think I've been hard on the damn people who think they know politics. Let us handle this. We got this. Don't worry about Trump or Biden. Don't we got this because y'all don't understand what's going on. Y'all don't get it. If you led by TMZ and Wendy Williams, you do not get it. You're not going to get it. If you're not working a 9 to 5 and even earning a paycheck and paying then you really don't get it. And I'm not. Look. We have a mixed economy, and we're taking care of you. Okay. Thank America for that. Thank America for that. Okay. Just get it through your head. We, the working class, are not going to join you in the poor pool party. The poor pool party. We're not going to join you there. Okay? So, with that being said, again,
At the end of the street,
we
turn
got
left.
this. Hopefully, I don't see no more videos on Trump because I might have to ask you about policies. And if they don't, then I'm going to have to call you a dumbass at that point. I'm going to have to start name calling you and calling you a dumbass because you're really doing some dumbass shit right now. And I don't want to get personal, but that's just dumb. It's just stupid. If you can't call any policies, because what the fuck Biden is doing right now is stupid. What Biden is doing right now is stupid. Cluster bombs that are deemed illegal by 112 countries is stupid. Zelensky taking those cluster bombs is stupid. Me and MD, we talked about a setup. But if that's over your head, and I'm not calling you stupid, I'm just saying stay in your lane. Stay in your lane because you're way out of your league when dealing with the politics. If you want to talk about capitalism and socialism and don't know who Stalin is, don't know who the NKVD is, don't know nothing about Stalingrad, Operation Barbarossa, don't know nothing, but then stay out of the country. Then just sit back and observe, to maybe take some notes, maybe ask some questions, but don't just come like you're this juggernaut and going to attack us on some TMZ shit. You know what TMZ is, right, MD?
Turn left on Parkman
Yeah,
Road.
I know.
Don't attack us with no TMZ or Wendy Williams or none of that fuckery, that nigga shit. Don't come to us with that nigga shit. We're way above that grade. Yeah, I do curse people out like they niggas. I can goddamn talk real foul and cursey. But don't get it twisted. I know policies. We know this economical system very well, and we take on all challengers. Nobody has challenged us yet. Yanga, we have not got a video from you. We have not got a critique video from you, Yanga. We're waiting because people are mad. I think people are mad because we made you put your red hat back on. You took off your Dr. Phil hat and put your red cap back on, and people are mad because they want to hear you do the Dr. Phil. They're mad right now. So they're looking at me and MD and they mad because they want you to get back into Dr. Phil mode. Talk about the, YouTube relationships and the man and the woman and is Jesus a nigga? And they want you to talk about that stuff, Yanga. But because you saw what we're doing, you want to put your red hat back on. You want to start doing the Bolshevik dance again. I get it. And now they mad. And now they want to try to damn take shots at the arena. They can't fuck with us. Like I said, I got $1,000. Y'all heard me earlier, $1,000. If you can justify Joe Biden's policy and why it's good to send the cluster bombs to Ukraine. And why, again, number two, why we should even send money to the Ukraine when Ukraine is clearly losing the war. If you can justify that. And number three, justify why Joe Biden, these are all policies now. These are all policies. $1,000 if you can justify these policies. Why Joe Biden took away subsidies away from the oil industries and how does that benefit us? $1,000. That means no TMZ, no Wendy Williams. No, I want policy. So get to work. If you want to goddamn step to us on this level, then do that. There's $1,000 initiative for you, an incentive for you. But it has to be policy.
Right. And keep in mind, I speak libertarian language. I don't even like subsidies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like so you would think that, you know, in my viewpoint, Biden taking away subsidies from the oil companies is a good thing, but it's not, because you're not doing the work here in this country to alleviate or to reverse you taking away the subsidies from the other oil companies. So what's the point? That goes to Trump's point. If you no problem taking away the subsidy, but invest in local drilling here in America.
Hello.
I mean, it's simple science.
See how simple that is, y'all? Trump starts drilling oil, the gas prices go down, the food prices go down. That means more business owners, because now, you know, you buy your own trucks now because you don't have to have that high ass gas price to consider first before even considering a contract. And when the workers are good, everybody else is good. Let me say that again. When the workers are good, everybody else is good. You have less hostilities. Yeah, of course. If everybody's broke and at each other's throat and you got migrants coming in, of course they're going to be a target. That's the general rule of every country. Would you agree, MD? You can come here as an American. You can be a tourist, spend your money here, but don't come here and move here and take our jobs. That's universal. That's universal. All right, y'all. I'm going to close out. Free to critique the video, whoever out there. You know what I'm saying? You fake revolutionaries out there. You fake thugs out there. You fake whatever the fuck y'all call yourselves. You guys don't understand economics. You don't understand socialism, capitalism, mixed economies. You don't understand policies. You don't understand them sending money to a losing country taken away from our pockets. You don't understand that. You don't understand migration and how that affects our jobs. People coming in and why people are hostile, why the police are hostile, the citizens are hostile, the governments can be hostile, and don't understand because you're putting a burden. You're leaving whatever set country coming into the country where, again, this keep coming to this country, the capitalist country. Keep coming to the capitalist country, but I get it because the capitalist country provides jobs and upper mobility. But we got damn children sitting around crying and panting like spoiled children, like Jimmy kicking his white mommy, saying, I want the fucking G.I. Joe, mommy. Give me the fucking G.I. Joe. I fucking hate you. That's y'all. That's y'all. when y'all talk about America, capitalism, Trump, that is y'all. Y'all are damn spoiled kids at the end of the day. Don't make me go there. Like I said, $1,000 for those three things, man. Three policies. I will be here. All you gotta do is leave a comment, and whenever you're ready, I always leave a thing to jump on. So hopefully this will get out there. $1,000. With that being said, AMD, I'm about to close out, man. Like I said, this was a spur of the moment. Was not planned, but again, I had to I had to get the bug spray. I had to get the bug spray. Flying around. I had to zap them. So that's what this was. With that being said, we out, y'all. Peace. Peace.
Peace.
The Arena of Six.